All of you welcome in next period. We start unit number 4, non-homogeneous partial differential equations. First we'll see what is the definition of non-homogeneous linear partial differential equations. If the differential equation p of dt dash into z equal to f of xy is not homogeneous, then it is called as non-homogeneous linear PDE, where p of dt dash is not homogeneous. Means p of d dash p of dt dash, this polynomial has all the terms does not have the same degree, which is not homogeneous. Then there are two forms: reducible non-homogeneous and irreducible non-homogeneous partial differential equations. For this we see the theorem. The solution of the non-homogeneous PDE AD plus BD dash plus C into Z equal to 0 is given by Z equal to e to the power minus Cx upon A, f of Ay minus Bx, A is not equal to 0. We see the proof of this. The equation 1 can be written as A into P. P means derivative with respect to x, del z by del x. Q means del z by del y. The dash means derivative with respect to y. And this D means derivative only with respect to x. Equal to minus Cz. Taking Cz on the right hand side, we have minus Cz. Therefore, the Lagrange's auxiliary equations are given by dx upon A equal to dy upon B equal to dz upon R. That is the dx upon A, coefficient of P and Q, AB, and right hand side minus Cz. Now we compare the first two ratio, dx upon A and equal to dy upon B. From this cross multiplying, we have a dy minus bdx equal to 0. Integrating this equation, we obtained ay minus bx equal to c1. Also we consider the two ratios, the last ratio and first ratio. Considering the first and last ratio, equating and adjusting like this, dz by z equal to c by a dx, variable separable form. Integrating, we have the solution of the second solution, z into e to the power c by a into x equal to c2. Now we suppose c2 equal to f of c1, and c1 we know that it is given by ay minus bx. Hence the solution of the PDE is given by this. Taking this e to the power 6 by a on the right hand side, we obtain this solution, z equal to e to the power minus 6 by a, f of ay minus bx, where a is not equal to 0. Which is the condition? A is not equal to 0 for this. Then solve the equation d plus 2d dash minus 3 into z equal to 0. Comparing with the standard form, a equal to 1, b equal to 2 and c equal to minus 3. Therefore, solution is given by this theorem, e to the power minus 6 by a. Therefore, e to the power minus of minus 3x by a equal to 1. F of ay minus bx, a equal to 1. Therefore, a into 1 minus bx, b equal to 2. Therefore, minus 2x. Therefore, which is the now the theorem, this first theorem is not true for a equal to 0. Then we say the second theorem, the solution of the non-homogeneous equation given by b d dash plus c into z equal to 0 is given by e to the power minus cy by b f of bx, where b is not equal to 0. For particular, we take the example 2d dash minus 3 into z equal to 0, where b equal to 2 and c equal to minus 3. Therefore, we obtain the solution z equal to e to the power minus 3y by 2 f of 2x. Then solve the differential equation containing two factors. Therefore, we obtain the solution for this separately for these two factors. For first factor, we consider this first factor, a equal to 1, b equal to 2, c equal to minus 3. Therefore, we obtain the first solution z1 is equal to power minus of minus 3x by a by first theorem. E to the power minus cx by a into f of ay minus bx, a equal to 1, b equal to 2. Therefore, we obtain the solution is. For second factor, we obtain the solution z2 equal to e to the power minus 5 by 2, f2 of y minus y plus 1x. Because b equal to minus 1, ay minus bx minus 1 plus. And here the solution of the differential equation is given by adding the solutions of these two factors 2 and 3, 2 plus 3. Next, solve the differential equation given by this. Now we factorize this a square minus b square. We know the factors, a minus b into a plus b. Therefore, d minus d dash into d plus d dash This second as it is d minus d dash. Again we take common here d minus d dash from these two terms. Hence we obtain these two factors. Corresponding to these two factors, we get the solution z1 and z2. Hence the solution of the equation 1 is the addition of z1 and z2.